The governor of New Jersey said today what just happened in his state will make it a model for the rest of the country. Public employee unions hope not, because as Jim Axelrod reports, New Jersey became the latest state to cut the benefits of government workers.
8,000 chanting protesters outside New Jersey's state capitol were not enough to keep benefits from being cut for public employee union members. New Jersey is facing a crisis. The state's pension and health plans are underfunded by $110 billion. So with this new law, public employees will contribute several $1,000s more for their benefits. New Jersey's Republican Governor Chris Christie is claiming a major victory that will become a national model for other struggling states.
This reform bill will save $132 billion over the next 30 years for the taxpayers of New Jersey, and will put finally on firm footing the pension systems.
But the law would never have passed without the help of an unlikely ally.
We got into this pension mess because some labor leaders simply failed to be honest with their members.
You working?
New Jersey's Senate President Steve Sweeney is not just a Democrat. He's an official with the Ironworkers Union.
So what are you doing being the guy who's asking public employees to pay more for their health insurance and their pensions?
I'm the guy that sits on the same side as the table as they do, and I know what fair is, and someone has to step up and say, with credibility and credentials, and say, wait a minute, this is wrong, and we have to fix it.
An underfunded state pension isn't just New Jersey's problem. According to the most recent calculations, the gap between promises states made to public workers for pensions and the amount set aside to pay for them is at least $1.26 trillion. New Jersey joins states including Wisconsin, Ohio, and Michigan, asking public employees to kick in more. It's an assault on collective bargaining, says labor studies professor Tom Jurovich.
You take health care out of collective bargaining, what's to stop you next year taking income out of collective bargaining?
Governor Christie says this law also represents a victory for bipartisanship, one the governor says Washington could learn from. Jim Axelrod, CBS News, Trenton, New Jersey.